You've been on like MrBeast shoots before. How much planning do you think goes into like one of his videos?
Well, so it depends. I did the most recent, or it'll come out soon for us, but it's already come out. It's the MrBeast 50 YouTubers trapped in a glass box, like winner wins $1 million.
Okay, so that was what everyone was posting about.
That's the one that all the YouTubers were at. And that one was planned in, I think, 6 weeks or a month. Because MrBeast, he called me and he was like, can you watch this video I have coming out? I was like, sure. He's like, the last 2 videos I posted are 10 out of 10. I'm going to kill myself if I get a third. And I go to look at the video. It has 95 million views. I'm like, yeah, I would off myself too. Yeah. 95 mil.
That's so funny.
But basically, he plans videos pretty far in advance. It's like,
you have to with that amount of people.
Of course, you have to.
Right?
So he plans them 6 months in advance. But the series that he used to do was like the defend this. I don't know if you've ever seen him. It's like defend this yacht.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't. So he had planned a bunch of these out, and they were all performing bad.
Yeah.
So he scrapped like 2 that he had planned, one that had already been filmed.
Oh wow.
And he was like, I need a video that's gonna crush.
Yeah.
So he went all money out. And then did this YouTuber video in the fastest turnaround he's done, I think, in recent times, which is like, again, 6 weeks for this, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And that video is nuts.
I mean, it is crazy. You can just call up everyone.
Yeah.
And you'll show up.
Yeah.
I mean, you're MrBeast.
Everyone will show up.
You will turn up.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
He had
it's impressive.
Mark Rober, Bella Porch, Moist Critical, like KSI, Logan Paul. It was crazy the names that he had.
Did you win?
No. It'll be out. So I got top 5. Jaden Animations won.
Oh shit!
Yeah, okay. It was actually super. I was pumped she won because she was very cool. But the final game was basically like, it was kind of like Mafia in a way.
Right.
Like there was 5 people. Everyone picks a briefcase. One has the $1 million in it, and you have to vote somebody to leave. And so if you have the $1 million, you want to pretend you have nothing to be voted out to leave with the $1 million.
Yeah.
Right.
But I was playing way too much of a town, so I was like, I got $0. I think they have $0. And then they're like, well, I think he's got $0. So they just voted me out. They voted me out instantly, and I was like Nixon. I was like, all right, see you later, everyone. It's been fun.
You try to dominate too much. You try to.
Yeah. But it was all right because we I think we can mention this now, but we'd made a pact because like we were in there for 40 hours, like eat, sleep, shit, share meals in there.
Oof.
So we gotten pretty like close. Close. And so the final 5 before our challenge, we sat there for like 2 hours and everyone's like kind of nervous. And I was like, guys, I have an idea. If I win, I will give each of you $100K because everyone had like something. You can't keep the money.
Yeah.
The money has to be given to a viewer. And everyone had like something else. Like one guy wanted to build schools in Morocco. One guy wanted to, Jaden wanted to give it to people to get art degrees.
Oh, cool.
And I'm like, these are all cool things. I don't know how I would spend $1 million. I don't know.
Yeah,
that is such an overwhelming, it's a responsibility.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll give each of you $100K to do what you want to do. And then I'll still be left with $600K, which is enough. So look, are you down for a pact?
And then you get one flight to France with it.
So anyway, we all agreed to that pact. So I think I was not as sad because I still have $100K to play with.
Right.
That I can give to someone.
Yeah, I'd be so sad about $100K.
Yeah.
What a cool idea, though. I mean, that level of planning is just so off the charts. But I mean, his team is hundreds.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think planning becomes a lot easier.
I mean, he's doing the big shoot now. Now is the way big shoot, the Beast games.
With the Amazon Prime?
Yeah, Amazon Prime Video.
That's crazy.
I don't know how much money, because I have a friend who actually got accepted to be a contestant in it.
Oh, wow. Really?
And they were like, block off your calendar from now until September.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I saw that. I saw that when he tweeted that out.
Yeah.
It was like 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, that is absurd.
It's insane for a contestant.
I imagine the way he's probably structured his business is really smart, because I imagine that normally there's so many different layers of production and who operates it. Having it all under one is probably a lot more efficient.
Right.
It allows you to probably make a lot more stuff.
Yeah, like
cheaper.
owning the...
Yeah, in terms of like when you're at that scale.
Yeah.
Because you're basically making TV.
Yeah, 100%.
So I imagine it. He can probably make some cool stuff. I mean, it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You go to the town where he lives, he's like the fucking mayor. governor.
Well, of course,
and
I've heard there's not much else going on in that town.
No. You drive through and every building is like MrBeast's.
Yeah.
Anyone who lives there is like, oh yeah, I got a friend who's been on one of his.
Well, I imagine if you live there, your odds of being on something MrBeast is like infinitely higher than not, right?
I mean, I'm sure a career path in that town is just like, so I try to be on MrBeast videos.
It's worked.
Yeah, it has.
It's
it has.
worked.
Yeah, all of his like college videos are at the same college. I think it's just the closest
ECU.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. MrBeast funded, huh? Half the people there go
Yeah.
to college.
He's funding half the
should be an
people there.
alumni, an honorary.
I need to piss quickly.
Oh yeah, run it.
Yeah.
How long have we been going for? Do you know?
Aaron-
Oh God,
Dude, okay. I have something I'm curious if you saw.
Okay.
Well, obviously Akira Toriyama passed away.
Yes.
Rest in peace, GOAT.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw what my co-host Slime said about this.
Okay. what
No,
did you say about
I'm
this?
worried now.
He got incredibly in trouble online because right when he passed, like the same day, he said, "Who else?" I forget the exact tweet, but it was something to the language of like.
And did he know Akira Toriyama had passed at this point?
He had heard about the news and he
Okay.
knew about like Dragon Ball.
Okay.
But he didn't know Akira Toriyama's name until the day that he passed. And that's what his tweet was. It was like, who else learned Akira Toriyama's name today? Which is like, that's the worst day to have said that.
I feel like it's just a little insensitive.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very insensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loves fighting on Twitter.
Dude,
Yeah.
he
Did he get shit
does.
for that?
Oh my! The most he's ever gotten ever. Which, for reference, like Slime, very sweet guy if you meet him in person, but online is just like he's an online troll. That's what he
Right.
Yeah.
he enjoys
loves chirping
doing.
online.
He does.
Right.
And there's never been more backlash ever than that, which I think about sometimes.
Like
the
what-
power,
What kind of level?
just like people sliding in the DMs, wishing
Oh, wow.
upon his downfall.
Oh wow. Okay.
I think he insulted all of like Latin America with that.
Right. That is, dude. I didn't realize how big Dragon Ball was in Latin America.
I didn't either until like now, like I literally hung out. I hung out with someone who grew up in Mexico, and,
Right.
he was saying, they just play it at like bars and shit like that.
It's just like
and it's like an actual like
everyone
fight.
knows, like Goku is like the most famous thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know because I saw a video of that. It was a bar and they were just playing, and it was just a song, and it had Goku on the screen, and that's it. It's just a static image of Goku, and they're all staring at it.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna win? Oh, it's Goku.
So what did you want? You want our take on it? What do you?
I have a take.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Dragon Ball is better than Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
That's my take.
That is.
That's a
Joey, do you agree with that take, Joey?
No.
Really? Isn't the common consensus?
It's hard, right? Because Dragon Ball was still when, Toriyama was getting off the Dr. Slump thing where he was doing more comedic bits and like lighthearted.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
jokes.
And then it was Dragon Ball Z where he fully committed to the whole thing that makes Dragon Ball Z
I've never watched
popular
Dragon
today.
Ball, by the way.
Oh wow!
So
I think it's worth
when
watching.
It's a Kid Goku.
Yeah,
basically,
yeah, it's like Kid Goku.
And it's a lot more. It starts off like a lot more like a gag. At least the manga. It starts off a lot more like a gag manga.
Yeah.
And then it's not until probably around like the first Budokai arc where he's starting to show hints like, oh, and I can also do fight scenes. But then because the Budokai arc got so popular in Japan, everyone was like, just make it about that.
Yeah.
Just make it about them fighting. And he's like, okay.
I just thought the characters are way more fun because I feel like they become so one-dimensional when it goes to Dragon Ball Z, and everyone's just fighting all the time.
I mean, yeah, I feel like they needed more character though to make the gag parts make more sense.
Right.
You think so? You think Vegeta's one-dimensional?
No, he's actually deep, twisted, dark angel. He's actually one of the greatest characters. But I think that
he is.
a lot are. Like a lot of like Yamcha has to be a one-note character.
I mean, Yamcha got
But he was
done
in Dragon
dirty in Dragon
Huh?
Ball.
But he was in Dragon Ball.
No, he was the goat, bro. The wolf fist.
Yamcha just got power crept. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what happens when you're like the
Yeah,
first
so many
villain.
characters. Then they just become useless side characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so sad what happens to them.
Because either you win or you don't.
Yeah.
You're either the powerful one or not.
Yeah, but then they end up all being like the other dudes on Dude Perfect.
We all know who the main character is.
Yeah, you're like,
Do you know who the
Fuck, I
secret
feel-
goat of Dragon Ball Z is?
okay.
Fucking Krillin, man. He was like, he started off as the sidekick.
I mean,
and then he got power crept, and then he got like the hottest chick, and
Yeah.
then just got married and had kids.
He
And
bagged-
That is beast. The fact that he bagged the hottest chick.
yeah,
is
right.
Like,
while being a bald, short king.
yeah.
Wasn't the criticism of Dragon Ball was that like the power system's kind of like one-dimensional and like not very.
They get rid of it after a while because they start doing like power scanner and all this, and then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, the numbers are stupid now.
Yes.
It's kind of like, I guess they've actually done a good job in One Piece because like the bounty system's the same thing, right? That's kind of how they reference it.
Yeah.
And like there's a certain point where it's like, okay, the numbers are just dumb now.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is absurd. It's like Venezuelan currency.
What I like about the One Piece bounty system is that it's not like a direct correlation to power.
Notoriety, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's more of a direct correlation to like, oh, how big of a threat are you?
Yeah, I never really felt like the bounty was indicative of power.
But I guess it scales in terms of notoriety.
Right. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And that eventually will have a cap in the
Yeah, there's
same
some of
way
it,
a power
yeah.
scaling does.
You know.
But-
Also, it happens at a good time during the story where you can clearly see that the characters have gotten stronger, and like the bounty is like a proof of that. right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, Luffy's actually leveled up. Now he's got that 3 million on him.
It's
Yeah.
validity for
But
it.
yes,
Validity.
that tweet is terrible.
Yeah, that's a shit tweet. That is
Yeah.
a
Like,
shit
I feel like
tweet.
it's just insensitive. Like I feel like there's no humor there, right?
Nah.
There's nothing funny about that.
No,
It's kinda like,
no, I don't.
And
think,
even if it was the case, like, just shut up. Just don't say it.
yeah, he deleted. He's a good boy now.
oh, that's good.
Oh,
That's
that's
good.
good. That's good.
Have you caught up on One Piece?
No.
I have.
Yeah.
How
What the
far?
fuck?
Like
Why
manga
you
or,
have-
or anime?
And I switched to the anime, third act of Wano. And now I'm
Jesus, you switched to the anime?
just- well, yeah, because it got good.
It got better.
It got passable to watch.
Okay.
But
I'm still at like chapter 500.
I thought you were supposed to finish by. It's been years.
Yeah, I kind of got demoralized because I somehow lost the footage of me reading 1 through 17 volumes, or whatever,
Yo.
Oh,
which
But
is
like-
like 150 chapters.
But like,
Yeah.
what is that footage anyway?
yeah, exactly. That's why
Yeah.
I'm also about that. But then I'm like, okay, I have to like rethink the entire video.
Just go to a cafe and just flip through.
Yeah, which is honestly what it would have
Yeah,
been.
just pretend.
Right.
But I feel like seeing me like I don't know, just I thought there was kind of some charm in seeing the different locations and
Right. And the
Yeah,
time
yeah.
time and
change.
seeing